What up guys, and welcome back to another video. So for today's video, what we're going to be doing is some cooking. So I like cooking and I like football, so I thought why not integrate them together. And since the World Cup is coming up like very soon in like 5 to 7 weeks, I'm like, why not try out the national dish of each country that are going to be participating in the World Cup in Qatar. Personally, when I want to explore a country's history and culture, I like to try their food out first. I don't know, it's just like trying a different culture of food is like a leeway for you to understand more about their history and their culture. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. So how we're going to do this is I'll be putting down all of the countries' names that are participating in the World Cup, and I'll be spinning the wheel, and whichever country it lands on, we're going to be exploring their culture, their football history, their food history, and everything, you know. I'll be doing like a voiceover type of thing. But yeah, I'm really excited to do this. So let's get this started. So let's spin the wheel and see where it lands on. And it landed on Australia. So the national dish of Australia is the meat pie. Living in England, the UK, there's a lot of pie around, and personally pie is not my favorite. But yeah, let's see how different this is to the UK English pie. Alright, so let's go make this Australian meat pie, and yeah, I am excited to try this one out. Alright, let's start out with some Australian meat pie history. And by the way, I will be dropping down the link to this recipe in the description section below. So what are meat pies? Meat pies are fast food of Australia, just like hamburgers are to the Americans. Meat pie dates back all the way to the early 1800s, and it was a way to hold cooked meat together. The pastry provided a cover for the meat to be cooked in, and the meat pie arrived in the Australian shores at the same time as the First Fleet. What's the First Fleet, you might ask? The First Fleet is a fleet of 11 ships that brought the first European and African settlers to Australia. Whoa, that grammar needs some checking. To Australia. Around this time, there were plenty of meat in Australia, hence the production of the meat pie. Meat pie is not only food for the Australians, but it is also part of their culture. It is completely different to any other types of pie, such as shepherd's pie in the UK, or empanadas in Latin America. They are very versatile, and you can interchange any meat, so you can take out the beef cheeks that I have today and put, I don't know, kangaroo meat if you can find them. But if you're in Australia, you probably can, because I hear that they eat kangaroo meat there. And not gonna lie, I want to try kangaroo meat now, because I think it'll be very lean and a lot of protein. I imagine so, because, you know, they're boxers, right? Did you know there's also a yearly meat pie competition called the Great Aussie Meat Pie Contest, which started in the 1990s? Right now, the current champion for the plain meat pie is Whittlesea Bakehouse. I think I got that right. Yeah, Whittlesea Bakehouse. I want to go to Whittlesea Bakehouse and try their plain meat pie right now. Now on to the football part. So, the men's Australian team was formed in 1922, where they played their first game against New Zealand and lost 3-1. They are also nicknamed the Socceroos, and I don't understand why countries call football soccer instead of football. Like, if you call football soccer, like, you know, soccer, that means your country is not good at football, okay? And that's a fact. The Australian team have played in the World Cup 6 times. The first time was in 1974, and onwards from 2006 to 2022. Now on to the World Cup in Qatar. Australia is in Group D with France, Denmark, and Tunisia. Looking at the other countries, I don't think Australia will make it in the top 2 to qualify for the round of 16. My prediction for Group D is France to top the table, and Denmark, who were the underdogs of the Euros 2020, to be second. But you never know, as you might have heard of the curse of the World Cup. So if you have won the World Cup, the next World Cup you won't make it out of the group stages, and this has happened to Spain, Germany, Italy. And also, you always hear like rumors, gossip, news about the French squad not getting along, like this player's mom has beef with this player's mom, this player don't like that player. I don't know what's gonna happen, but if Australia tops the table, I'll be definitely very, very surprised. But yeah, it's football, anything can happen, so let's see how Australia performs. So I got my meat pie over here, and literally this looks so good. Like the golden crust, the flaky, and it's flaky as well. Like can you hear it? Yeah, that's the crust, bro. It's so flaky, so crispy. It's recommended to eat this with ketchup, but I don't want to put ketchup on top of it. I like to try it out without sauce first, and then after that adjust with sauce and whatnot. But yeah, let's get this started. Let's eat this. Alright, so I got a good distribution of meat and the crust. So yeah, can't wait to try this out. I'm salivating just looking at this right now. First bite. So the meat is like, it's not watery gravy-ish. It's like sticky, and because of the barbecue sauce, a little bit sweet, and the beef stock is like really concentrated the flavor of the beef. And the beef, because it's been cooking for like 2 hours, it's so tender, it's so soft, it just melts in your mouth. Like it's like butter. And the crust, pastry thingy, even though it's store-bought, it's like buttery, flaky, crispy. So all in all, it all goes well together. Alright, so I'm gonna be trying with the ketchup. Let's see how this tastes. It's been recommended widely and everywhere. You gotta eat it with ketchup, so let's go. So the ketchup complements this dish perfectly. So ketchup is tangy, so it adds another element to the dish, and literally it goes well together. So yeah, overall I'm very, very happy with this pie. Okay, I'm sure from my expression you guys can tell I really like this pie. So this type of pie I've never tried, because the pie in the UK and England, like their filling are too, like I would say there's too much gravy and less meat, and also because there's too much gravy, it's like very watery inside. Maybe I just went to a bad restaurant to try a pie or something. But yeah, this one, it's like everything holds its shape inside. It's very sticky inside, like because of the barbecue sauce, and the sweetness comes from there too, and savory from the beef stock, and really, really beefy flavor from beef stock as well. And because it's been slow cooking for like 2 hours, the flavors have really developed, and also the tomato ketchup adds that tanginess to it. So yeah, overall this dish is like a strong 9 out of 10. Flavors are all there and it all works together. And yeah, maybe I would only add like some vegetable inside, like peas or something, so you feel like you're having a healthy meal. Or maybe like big chunks of carrots and peas. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, thank you for watching this video. I really enjoyed it, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video too. I'll be making more. Obviously, there's like so many countries to go through now, and I'm excited to do all of them, because yeah, we learn more about the country's culture and history too while we make the food. For watching this, please hit the like button, please hit the subscribe button as well. Share this video with your family and your friends, and tell them to hit the like and the subscribe button too. To make it easier for you, hit this button to subscribe to my channel, and hit this button to watch my previous videos. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until then, peace.
What's it? 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10?